going to make history. I'm putting up $5,000 that says I know more than you. So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, he likes you. Why shouldn't you feel the same about him? Ben Stein!
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows, I'll be putting $5,000 of my money away and giving these three strangers a chance to win it all away from me if they've got the cojones. Now let's turn to my stairway to heaven, the one and only Jimmy Kimmel, and find out more about these people.
Just don't step on the private parts, Ben. Thank you very much. Jim Rosenberg is our first contestant, and Jim's a bankruptcy attorney.
That's right.
Very nice, and that's a good-looking tie you got there.
Thank you.
Jim says that a person can't have too many Harleys or tattoos.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Does this reflect any kind of notion or observation about your clientele?
Partially, but partially
yeah.
just a factor of life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know
That's
what?
the truth. It's one of those truisms.
Okay, good.
I got to say, if I could get a word in, Jim, that I have to disagree with you. Do you have tattoos yourself?
Some.
Some? How many?
4, if I count.
4? But they can't take that away from you when you declare bankruptcy, can they?
Not unless you're, you know, some doctor wants to laser them off.
All right, take a little nap there, Jim. Emily Stone Davis is an actor. What have you acted in, Emily?
I'm about to work on a project off Ventura.
All right. So you're doing a little show in your living room. Maybe we'll come by and check it out. And Aaron Kane is a post-production coordinator. And what's that? It's a TV job, right?
That coordinates post-production.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're a post-production coordinator, and yet you coordinate post-production.
Odd that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, not everyone watching works in the industry, Aaron.
That's subtle.
And Aaron-
Contestants, sorry.
Aaron hates plants, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And why?
Something to do.
Right.
Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
Aaron's a little nutty, I think.
He is a funny
First
guy.
category is other things you can get busted for rolling. The Time Life Guide to Capitalist Pigs. Dolly Parton, the Red Sea. Gimme my eggs over Zambezi. And now look what you've dunged.
Now, contestants, in the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. Every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win money, and I lose it. We're going to start with you, Jim. Please pick a topic.
I'll take the Timeline Guide to Capitalist Pigs.
$150 question. Henry Luce, who founded Time magazine and Life magazine, began publishing what business monthly in 1930? Emily?
Newsweek.
No. Jim?
Fortune.
Yes, Fortune. Very good. Now, Jim, because you got that right, that means you get first crack at a follow-up for $50. What company has published the Wall Street Journal since 1889?
Dow Jones.
Very good, very good.
All right. Our next category is quit staring at my Big Dipper. And Jim, you get
I'll try Dolly Parton, the Red Sea.
$100 question. Dollywood, Dolly Parton's theme park, is a popular tourist attraction located in what state? Jim?
Tennessee.
Very good, Jim. Very good. $50 follow-up, Jim. What phase of the moon are we in today? $50 follow-up. What numerical hit song, written and performed by Dolly Parton, was featured in a 1980 film of the same name? Aaron?
9 to 5.
9 to 5.
a way to make a living. And our
Now the game is getting wide open.
Yes, our next category is Ted Kaczynski, Hermit Crab. And, Aaron, you get the pick.
Now look what you've done.
$150 question. Commonly found in manure, What homogeneous, practically odorless material is derived from decaying organic matter of dead animals and plants? Jim?
Methane.
No. Good guess, though. Good guess. Aaron?
Hummus?
Yes, and that was an even better guess because it's right. $50 follow-up. Used as a fertilizer, or used as fertilizer, what dried excrement of vertebrates like seabirds is the Quechuan word for dung? Jim?
Guano.
Guano, indeed. Very good. And now, before I lose any more cash, it's time to take a break. We'll be back to see how much more money these vertebrates can take away from me right after this. Known to Romans as Ursa Major. Aaron.
Big bear.
Judges, please. Yes. $50 follow-up. And Jim, that's good sportsmanship, clapping like that. I like that. What type of mythical beast makes up the Draco constellation?
The dragon.
Very good, very good.
All right. We got a tie ball game.
Wow.
And our next category is the compute to work was rough, so I put it in disk drive. And Aaron, you have control.
Depressed French hookers make Les Miserables.
$100 question. Who is the protagonist of Victor Hugo's 1862 novel, Les Miserables? Aaron.
Jean Valjean.
Very good, Aaron. Well done. Well done. $50 follow-up. At the beginning of Les Miserables, what kind of food does Jean Valjean steal?
Bread.
Is that all right, Judge? Yes. Good.
Whole local wonder. Our next category is a couple of royal pains in the house. And we have less than 2 minutes left in the round. Aaron, you get to pick again.
How about other things you can get busted for rolling?
$50 question. Once made from materials like walnut shells and ivory, what are the oldest gaming implements known to man? Emily.
Beans.
No. Jim.
Dice.
Dice indeed. Dice indeed. $50 follow-up. $50 follow-up. What number do opposite sides of a standard die always add up to?
7.
Very good. Very good, Jim.
Where are you gambling with beans?
Brazil, I
All
guess.
right, our next category is Milwaukee Talkie, and Jim, you get the pick.
Let me try Ted Kaczynski Hermit Crab.
$150 question. When building his bombs, the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, lived in a cabin in what U.S. state? Jim.
Montana.
Very good, Jim. Very good. $50 follow-up. Years before moving to the woods, Kaczynski was a college professor of what general subject?
Mathematics.
Very good. Very good.
And he had tattoos and drove a Harley. And our next category is, want to see a picture of my zester untrussing? Jim.
Let me try Milwaukee Talkie, please.
$50 question. What Major League Baseball team plays its home games in Milwaukee? Aaron.
The Brewers.
Very good. Very good. $50 follow-up. Name the all-time home run leader in the major leagues who ended his career as a player with the Milwaukee Brewers.
Rifkin?
No. Rifkin?
Thank you, Aaron.
Right. Very good, Jim. Very good. You meant Rifkin.
Rifkin. It's the Jewish Iron
Yeah,
Man.
exactly.
All right, we have another category. Mark fermentation, and Jim, you can choose.
The compute to work was rough, so I put it in disk drive.
$100 question, sometimes called VR. Name any computer-generated environment in which the user can move and interact. Aaron.
Virtual reality.
Very good, Aaron. Very good.
And that is the end of the first round. We've got a very close game. Jimmy, you have $700 of Ben's money. Congratulations to you. Aaron, you've got $650. Emily, I guess you're off the show now.
Yes, back to off Ventura. Emily, thank you so much for playing our game. You didn't manage to win any money, but you were in between two, what shall I say, bulldozers, maniacs.
I'm a better actress than
Well, we're sure you're a better actress than almost anyone. But you've managed to take only $0. That means you have to say goodbye. And when we come back, these two survivors are going to try to get deeper into my wallet. The good news is one of them will beat the other. And I will defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. You might learn something. Behind him is Aaron, a young man on his way up with $650, and I have only $3,650 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I will now defend by getting down into the pit with them.
From this point forward, Ben has no advanced knowledge of any of the questions to be asked. Isn't that right, Ben?
That is exactly right, and it's also true, but by no means right, it's also true that questions in this round have risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same, but thankfully, none of my money is taken away.
And whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be Aaron, the plant hater, yanked like a weed, or we say bye-bye to Jim's American tie, goes on to play against
yay!
Ben 101 for $5,000. Let's have a look at our topics. They are, I've got a loverly bunch of Iacocca's nuts. Oklahomies. If your lab toilet is clogged, send for Rodent Rooter. 2 tickets to Paradox. And when the fiddler's stimulated, you can see his bow rosin. Ben, it is your money.
I'll try. I've got a loverly bunch of Iacocca's nuts.
All right, for $300, what class of family vehicle is Lee Iacocca and Chrysler credited with inventing in 1983? Aaron?
The LeBaron?
No. Ben?
The K cars.
No.
There was a kind he invented.
Yeah, that was barely a car. That my dad had one of those crap balls. The minivan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Lee was too fat for his station wagon, so he got crafty. Next category is, your name is up on the marquee. Decide, and Ben, you have control.
I'll try that one.
All right, for $400, the story of evil Juliet's good sister. What is the title of the Marquis de Sade's most famous erotic novel? Oh, don't pretend you guys never read it.
I don't know.
It's Justine.
Oh, her evil sister.
That's right.
I never knew her. I wish I had.
Is folks who've been trapped on an island for most of their lives.
I'll take that one.
All right. For $200, what city on the island of Formosa became capital of the Republic of China in 1949? Ben?
Taipei.
That's right. That is right. And Ben, so far stifling our powerful contestants. Our new category is other things laid by the cable guy. Ben?
I'll try that one.
All right. For $200, consisting of an insulated metal conductor surrounded by a thick outer metal tube, what type of cable is used to transmit cable television? Ben?
Coaxial.
That's right, yes. And we squeeze through that into your homes every evening. Our next category is?
And I feel like it today.
The Tomb of the Unknown Jackass. Ben?
I'll try that one.
All right, for $300, originally from the biblical book of Matthew, what two-word term describes a burial place for paupers, unknown persons, and criminals? Ben?
Potter's Field.
Ben, you're on fire, yeah. We have less than a minute left in the round. Our new category, I'd like a woman in capsule form. Very close game. Ben.
I'll try Oklahomies.
All right, for $200, before it was legal to do so, settlers tried to enter the Oklahoma Territory to claim land, giving the future state what nickname? Ben?
Sooner State.
Oh, geez, Ben, yeah. The buzzing sooner than you guys state. $50 separates these men, and our next category is, what kind of fowl am I? Ben?
I'll try, I'd like a woman in capsule form.
For $500 of Ben's money, in 1963, who became the first woman to orbit in space? Ben?
I'll try Tereshkova.
That's absolutely correct, yeah. You never know she's a woman by looking at her, though. And that's how this round is mercifully over for you guys. Jim, you didn't get anything there, but you've got $700 of Ben Stein prize money, and that means we've got to say goodbye to Aaron.
Aaron, you've been a worthy competitor, and I was very lucky in this round. But you are history, I'm afraid, although an interesting part of history, because I have never known a post-production coordinator who coordinated post-production.
Me neither. First.
So we're going to take your $650 back and post-production coordinate it to us. And when we come back, we're going to see how Attorney Jim matches up when the big money's on the line. Stay tuned. It's going to be real interesting.
I'm funny.
Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you.
Now we're down to just you against just me. So far, you've taken $700 away from me, and that is yours to keep no matter what happens. And now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my cash if you can beat me in what we call the best of 10 tests of knowledge. Could you explain to the group and to this nice attorney, please?
Yeah, piece of schnot there, and then.
Oh,
Yeah. Don't worry, nobody notices.
okay.
All right, I'm going to ask Ben and Jim the same 10 questions. Jim, if you're going to answer more of those than Mr. Schnott knows, his $5,000 goes home with you. All right?
Okay.
Very good. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right. Ben, you want to swear?
Well, you've upset me. As always, I swear on Larry King's first 6 wives that I have no knowledge of the questions to be asked.
All right, gentlemen, to the booth. All right, Ben is being sealed up in his soundproof isolation booth. Jim, if I look in the back of Easy Rider magazine, am I going to find you there on a bike with some chick and she's got like her top up, you know?
Well, don't tell my wife if you do see that picture.
If it is your wife, Jim, what's going on with you? All right, Jim, you got 60 seconds, 10 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's begin. The name of what broad-brimmed Mexican hat is derived from the Spanish
Sombrero?
word for shade? Yes. What travels at about 1,088 feet per second at 0 degrees centigrade?
Sound.
Yes. In what country is the state of Queensland located?
Australia.
Yes. What division of Viacom Inc. publishes a line of paperbacks called pocketbooks?
I don't know.
On which biblical sea did Jesus walk on water?
Sea of Galilee.
Yes. What insect's bite spreads the disease Rocky Mountain spotted fever?
Tick.
Yes. What 1947 U.S. policy aided anti-communist forces in Greece and Turkey?
The Truman Doctrine.
Yes. The Pushkin Prize was established in 1881 as a literary prize awarded in what country?
Russia.
Yes. What type of sausage do the British refer to as black pudding?
Blood. Blood
Yes.
sausage.
In military parlance, what do the initials MASH stand for?
Mobile Ambulance Surgical Hospital.
No, very close. It is Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. You did great, though. You got 8. Simon & Schuster publishes pocketbooks. 8 is a very tough number to beat, but if there's anybody that can do it, it's Stein. Stein?
Uh-oh.
8.
Uh-oh. I shall do my best.
All right, let's go. 60 seconds. Let's begin. The name of what broad-brimmed Mexican hat is derived from the Spanish word for shade?
Sombrero.
Yes. What travels at about 1,088 feet per second at 0 degrees centigrade?
Sound.
Yes. In what country is the state of Queensland located?
Australia.
Yes. What division of Viacom Inc. publishes a line of paperbacks called pocketbooks?
Simon & Schuster.
Yes. On which biblical sea did Jesus walk on water?
Sea of Galilee.
Yes. What insect bite spreads the disease Rocky Mountain spotted fever?
A tick.
Yes. What 1947 U.S. policy aided anti-communist forces in Greece and Turkey?
The Truman Doctrine.
Yes. The Pushkin Prize was established in 1881 as a literary prize awarded in what country?
Russia.
Yes. What type of sausage did the British refer to as black pudding?
Ooh, I don't know.
In military parlance, what do the initials MASH stand for?
Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
That's right, Ben, and you have won with 9. Wow. Ben with 5. Jim with 8.
Fellow Attorney Jim. This, I would like to tell you, is one of our most high-scoring games, and this is a smart M dash, 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 F, dash, 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 guy. A very smart attorney. I'm very relieved you did not get my $5,000. And, well, I'm sorry, but you'll get it out of a client somewhere. However, I'm somewhat humbled that you're going to be walking out of here with $700 of my money. Congratulations. You played beautifully. You played beautifully. Now, this means that I've managed to successfully defend $4,300, which I will use to take on my next opponent. And therefore, I challenge all of you out there to write, call, or email to futility.com in the hope, infinitesimal as it might be, that on some planet, on some distant day, you might win Ben Stein's money.